Okay, Cancer. Some smudge to cleanse the space. Three chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. First and foremost, I do trust my intuition, and I also suggest or recommend that you use your intuition as well. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. What would we like Cancer to know or to be aware of during or for this reading? And I love that you start off with the Empress and the Temperance and the Ace of Cups. Very powerful, very moving cards. A lot of movement, a lot of positive action coming in your direction. Followed by the Star card. Oh, wow. Wonderful. And so those major arcana cards and even those aces really indicate a lot of change, a lot of positive change coming in your direction, Cancer. Let's see what happens. Thank you. A lot happening. Let's see what the Chariot. Competition, action, victory. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. What would we like Cancer to know or to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. And the Devil card. That Devil can actually represent the Capricorn in Tarot, the Emperor, the Aries, the Star card, the Aquarius. A lot of people here in your reading this week. Let's just flip those around here a little bit. A lot's happening, a lot's going on here. And Cancer, the foundation, the basis of your reading this week is the Seven of Wands. Looking back at all of the effort, all of the labor, all of the time, all of the actions that we have put in, and wondering, has it really been worth the effort? Are we receiving equal give and take for the effort that we are putting into a situation? And that is pushed or backed by the Six of Wands, and Wands in Tarot represents passion, fire, the tree of life, a victory from following our passions. You've won something. You've earned the victory. You've earned the recognition of the crowd, your family members, co-workers. And now that you have won, or now that you have reached this achievement, you're wondering, has it been worth it? Has the effort been worth it? And let's see how those cards play into the rest of your reading this week, Cancer. And we start off with the Empress card. And the Empress card is the manifestation, the things coming to life, the things being given birth to. New situations, new opportunities coming in, opportunities for new growth and new potential, something different. And that is followed by the Temperance card. And the Temperance is really practicing alchemy. She is changing one thing into another. She's taking a known element, what she's taken what is known and is transforming that, or creating something new, creating something different. Followed by the Ace of Cups, emotional and spiritual fulfillment. But there's a third option. There's something that you don't see. Something's happening. Something is going on here that you don't see. And Cancer, have you ever considered what happens when a system crashes? What would happen if your computer system at work or in the office, or the system that you use for business or your career or your school, but even if your system went down or crashed, what would your plan be? Do you have a plan set in place? Do you have all of your systems backed up, or all of your systems on an automatic backup system? Now might be a good time to come up with a backup plan. You know, at home, if our systems go down, we can read a book, or we can work on having that having that system back up and running. But when that system affects our income, or it affects our coworkers, or affects our ability to generate finances or generate money, it really does throw a monkey wrench into the process. And so Spirit is asking that you have a backup plan, or you have a system in place for if the network or if the computer system at work or the filing system were to go down. There's a big opportunity coming in here for you. You're creating something from nothing, but it is at risk of being damaged or being lost in an outage. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. And then Cancer, we start off with this wonderful star card. We are the star of our own life. We're the star of our own show. But if we look closer, again, this can represent the sign of Aquarius, but we're noticing the action here. It's taking the same action, drawing from the unseen and bringing into the seen, drawing from the unknown and bringing into the known. We're transforming, we're creating something from nothing. Followed by the Nine of Wands. We've put in the work, we've put in the labor, we've put in the time, and it might be time to heal. That Nine of Wands is also known as the Wounded Soldier card, a time for healing. Followed by the Seven of Cups. A lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. And Cancer, you are a water sign, so it's not uncommon to see the Seven of Cups where there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions that we're sorting through. Followed by the Judgment card. Resurrection, something from the past returning. Planning for the future. Creating something from nothing. Building, planning, and saving for the future. I know we keep seeing you look back at the past, but I think we've been looking back, or looking at and analyzing, both in our work and our private life, how to make our finances better serve us, or how to build a solid foundation, and how to save. And there's someone in your private life that is viewing this situation as there's a winner or a loser. It's like you're building for the greater good, and someone else is not necessarily building or does not necessarily have the greater good at heart. It's like if this goes into the savings or this goes into the kitty to create for the whole, then I lack. There's someone that is wanting something now and wanting something personal, wanting something private, where you're wanting or looking at the betterment of the whole on building a solid foundation, building a legacy. That's, and this, anytime we're talking about building, planning, or saving for the future, that's not a situation where there's a winner or a loser. And how they are viewing this situation, they're viewing this situation because of a past trauma. And in order to help this person get over this hurdle or gain a broader perspective, dig a little bit deeper into their past trauma and into their beliefs about saving or building for the greater good, the greater whole, the bigger whole, to help them work through and process some of that trauma. This is not a case of a winner or a loser, but they're viewing it as that way. And then we start with the Chariot card, which is competition, champion. We could also consider this a victory card. The Four of Swords, taking a step back, taking time to think and to ponder. The Emperor card, which could be that you're dealing with an Aries. The Emperor card can really indicate how we choose to invest our energy. If we can invest our energy into positive, the universe will reflect positive back. If we reflect our energy into the negative, that is what the universe will reflect back to us. And the Devil card can represent the sign of Capricorn in the tarot, but it also talks about worldly possessions and being driven. There has been some over-giving or oversharing going on here, Cancer. And our giving can come from a place of not feeling like we're enough. It can come from a place of us feeling inadequate to a certain extent. And when we use our strength and our wisdom to determine why it is that we are overgiving, we allow ourselves to heal. And that is the reading that I have for Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. Have a